What's up everyone and welcome to a new Minecraft Snapshot video. I'm TheCactusMonkey and today we are checking out the first 1.14 Snapshot. First of all, as you can see around me here, we have new textures. We have finally gotten the new textures that Yappa had made, and back there you can see a chicken and a feather that just got killed by an ocelot. But this update is mostly about pandas. As you may know, if I turn around here, you can see I am in a bamboo forest, and we also have a lot of new, more fun stuff, such as the Pillagers, the Illager Beast, a new way to make banners. Also, just a disclaimer: this snapshot is very laggy. I have removed half of my chunks, so I'm now down at 8 chunks instead of 16, and it's still quite laggy, as you can see. But yeah, I haven't found any pandas actually spawning in, but I have a spawn egg here, so let's start spawning them in. Pandas should have 4 different types. So here we have a normal type. You basically see everything on their faces. So this is a normal panda, and here we have a little weird panda. So you can see it has some other color of the eyes and have a little bit coming out of their noses. There should also be, or that's not a weird, that's more like a sad one. Then we should have a weird one that has their tongue sticking out. Oh, look at that. Also, that's one of the features for the pandas. Yeah, this is actually, here we have the funny ones. So the funny ones, they can roll around, as you can see here, and it sticks out its tongue. So this is how they move. They roll around. And also, if I turn up my sound, just crank it up there, then you will be able to hear the sounds of the pandas. The panda sounds are taken from real pandas in China. Panda sounds, and you can breed them with bamboo, as you can see here. Oh, this is also when they eat. Let's see, can we get one eating? Yeah, there we go. And they also give you a little bit of experience when they breed, of course. Here we have some baby pandas as well. And you can see all of them is getting towards me. And if you feed one of them that have already bred, then they will just eat it up. Oh, did you see that? Oh, there we have it. So when the baby pandas sneeze, then the adult pandas will actually jump a little bit. And this is from a meme on YouTube, where someone filmed this on a zoo or something, and saw like when the baby sneezed, mom jumped. Also, we should be able to feed the pandas cake. I don't think that's how we do it. This is weird. They should. It says that they like cake, but it doesn't look like I can give them any. But we actually have another panda left, or actually 2 pandas. Here you have weird a way that they can be. They can lie down on their back like this, and they are really cute. They are also massive. Let's turn on the hitbox. As you can see, they are almost like as a spider but taller. They are as a spider but like twice as high, I think. Also, I wonder if we just break down some bamboo, will they start eating it as the dolphin does? Yes, they will. Look at this. So if I just start breaking down some bamboo, then they should probably all of them start to eat something. Oh, look at this one. This panda looks old. I didn't know this was in the game. If you compare it to that one, and then look at this eyes and the eyebrows, at least, like, yeah, this got the same thing. It's probably not old. It's something about this panda then. Then we actually have 2 more that I haven't found yet. There should be one more angry panda that has red eyes, and then there should also be a brown panda that is very rare. So it's basically as this pink sheep, you know, that has a chance to spawn. Oh, look, they can climb as well. the sheep that can have a little bit or very small chance to spawn. Maybe they removed the red-eyed panda and changed it to this with eyebrows. Okay, here we have the eyebrows one. So game mode survival. Let's see if I punch you. Okay, so this is instead of the red-eye panda, and you can see it makes 2.5 heart of damage. Yeah, this one is the red-eyed panda that gets angry, but they removed their red eyes and added in those angry eyebrows instead. So that's the red-eye panda. Then we just have the brown panda, which is very rare, and I will like need to stay here for very long time before it spawns in. And I do not know the summon command yet, so I will probably need to add. Oh no, we got it. I double tapped on that panda and we got the brown one as a baby. Here we have it. I got the brown panda, everyone. I was just talking about it. What is the chance? There, we got it. Oh, here we have him or her. The brown panda. They have added a lot of different like animations. They can turn on their heads, they can roll around, they can eat, they can look at me, they can lie on their back. This is like the most worked animal yet. But we have the bamboo. You can see the difference here. So we start as a mini bamboo like this. Then we get like a thinner one. Like there. So now we get the leaves, and there when it gets bigger than 3 or taller than 3, then we will get this more thicker version. And also you can see it grows 1 or 2 each time, and the leaves moves up with it, and it looks like it has some age thing as the kelp has. And if we break it, everything falls down. The leaves will not come if you not grow it again. So where should we start? We will start over here with the dispensers, and here we have a little sheep standing here with a spectator looking at this cruel moment. So now you will be able to use shears on sheeps like this. And I have set up all those dispensers here to show you that we can use any of them to remove the wool. So I have different buttons, and all of them activates a different dispenser. That one down there as well, and there we go. All of them works for removing the wool for the dispenser. The villagers are really liking this update, but it actually says in the update post that they should have the new texture as everything else around me has. This is the new textures as I have said, but it said that the villagers should have the new textures for each profession, but that's not how it is yet, even if it says that in the update post. We can open up the creative inventory and start to search on some different stuff here. So we have gotten a lot of more blocks. So if we start on slabs, then you can see that we have gotten 14 more slabs. So here you can have them. We have like wool blocks you may want, like we even have diorite and andesite slabs like this. So this will be a lot of fun for builders. Then we can go over to the stairs, and you can see we have 14 more stairs here as well. Should be the same variants as we got as slabs, and at last it's walls. So here we have gotten 12 new. So as I said earlier, this will be a lot of fun to build with, and it will probably be a lot of the builders that will love this, because now you do not only have those two, you have all this stuff. And if we'll take a look in the inventory here, you can see that it's already a lot of more stuff. Also, as you can see here, when you are in the creative inventory, then you can see the new tag system. If I search like this and then slab, you will see that I will get the same thing. I wonder if so Enderman holdable is not working, but here you can see all the different one that has a tag. But that's not all. We also have some more stuff in the chest here. We have different signs, so we do no longer have only the normal oak sign. We have all different signs for different types of wood ones. So they have changed the color to white, which may be a little bit weird. And what I like that though, that they have like this top bit where you write from the planks and down here is from the logs. Also, if you do not like anything, or you found a bug, or you need or you have a suggestion or feedback, then just click on escape and you have this thing. So we have a give feedback button and report bug button. This basically just open up to a link. Then we can go over here to the furnaces. So if I open up here, we have sandstone and stone and a dead bush. So the community have changed, so dead bushes should not be able as furnace fuel. It's said on the website, but apparently that's not true. Maybe they have added in too much here, because you can definitely see that this is working, but on the website it says dead bushes cannot be used as furnace fuel. And here you can see it goes right into smooth stone. And what I wanted to show before is that we can put in sandstone on bamboo. You will need 4 bamboos to make 1 item. There we get the smooth sandstone as well. So we can put in stone and sandstone here and we will get the smooth variants. I feel it weird that they have added some community suggestions, such as the sheep one behind me here that I just shown. If they just have missed with the dead bush, or if it's something problem like with the update post that I have written too much, because this with the villagers haven't happened either. And then I think you will have waited for this, the crossbow. As you may have seen here we have it. So this is how it works. You hold your use button, often the right one on your mouse. You hold it until it's loaded like this, and then you can let go. And then it will be in the middle of the screen. Then you can click the use button again, and you will shoot away. And also here we have an advancement made. So, old Betsy, shoot a crossbow. I think it's time to go in here then. So we have 3 new crossbow advancements. So we have the old Betsy that we just got. Then we have kill 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow, 2 birds, 1 arrow. Then we have who's the pillager now? Give a pillager a taste of their own medicine. So the pillagers, which I will come to later, are basically holding a crossbow. And then we have 4 different stuff that can be used with a crossbow. So we have fireworks, and then 3 different new enchantments. So what we have is we have piercing, we have multi-shot, and we have quick charge. So I think those 2 are pretty self-explanatory, but the piercing one may be a little bit different. Also we have mending and unbreaking for the crossbow. So piercing goes up from 1 to 4, multi-shot is just 1 level, and quick charge is up to 3. Piercing makes your crossbow able to go through multiple mobs. So if you have piercing 4, then we can shoot 4 mobs with 1 arrow, as you saw in the advancement there. And if you have piercing 1, then you can shoot 1 extra. Piercing 2, then you can shoot 3 animals or mobs, because it's the normal one. Then you got 1 for level 1 and 1 more for level 2, so that's 3. And then piercing 5 can shoot 5 mobs at one time. Let's add that on to here. Also, as you will be able to see here, piercing and multi-shot are not compatible. Then we can make multi-shot, and basically what this will do is that it will split up to 3 different arrows in one. And then at last we have quick charge. What quick charge does is, for each level, your crossbow gets 0.25 seconds faster. So if you have a level 3, then you will have 0.75 seconds faster reloading time. So here we have the piercing. It doesn't look anything like different when you shoot, but multi-shot does. Look at this. There we got 3 shots at once, and then we have the quick charge. As you can see here, it's much faster. Also, if we compare a crossbow to a bow, the crossbow makes more damage, but takes longer to load and has less durability. So if we shoot here, you can also see that the crossbow can use different types of arrows. We can use the poison arrows, and there you can see we hit both of those mobs with the multi-shot one. Then we have the quick charge, and then we have a normal bow. So you can see this is faster to load, but it should make less damage. And you can see the crossbow has a little bit less in durability as well. Actually here, right now we can be able to hit both of those two at once. Yes, we did. There we go. So this will basically go through one mob and then into another and into another and into another, and 5 times is the max if you have piercing 4. Then if we have fireworks in my offhand, then this should work as a firework launcher. Look at that icon and the thing on the screen. It's looking really cool. Oh, look at this. So it looks like I'm holding the firework. I really like this animation. And then we can shoot it, and there the fireworks goes off and makes the color. Take it to night, and there we can shoot it off, and we will see some color over there. Okay, let's now go over to the book and quill. This have changed a lot in this update. So if I say I write something important here, and then I see that, oh, over here it's misspelled, now I can go back here and type that in. Also, I can mark stuff like this, remove everything. If I go over at the snapshot page, then I can take this in, copy it, and then I should be able to paste it in. Oh, there we go. So you need to be in the range of how much text you can have on the side. But here you can see this is from the snapshot page, and also they have changed here we can go up to 100 pages now. I think you all are waiting on the Pillager and the Illager Beast right now. We are in the village here. I have already killed some of them, but I think it may be time to use those ones. So they do not spawn in yet, but we have a spawn eggs for them. So let's start with the beast, and I think it could be good if we fly away a little bit and spawn them in over here. Okay, this is massive. Can we jump onto it because it has a saddle? No, we cannot. Let's look at its hitbox. Okay, that's not small at all. Then we have the Pillager spawn egg, and here you can see the crossbow. Now it has charged it, and we can spawn in some of them around here, and I think they should be in a group. Yeah, they will start shooting me. And I died. So let's spawn them in the village here. So maybe we should start with the beast. Spawn him in, he's running. Let's add in some villagers. And yeah, they are shooting around and killing the villagers. I saw in the Minecraft Earth, they said that there were a video on that the beast, yeah, it can stamp down the crops like this. But you can see they are very aggressive, and there you can see with the crops, they got stuck here. And I really like this animation with the crossbow. It gets a little bit weird here. Before we go over to this stuff now, we will take a little bit of a look on this chest. So we have gotten 3 more plants. So we have gotten the wither rose, the lily of the valley, and a cornflower. Let's start here and place them down. Here we have the wither rose, and this has some special effects, as you can see with the particles. Then we have the lily of the valley. This is looking really nice. And then we have a corn. I really like this one, the valley one. I'm not so sure about this one, but I think it will be quite good. But at last here we have the wither rose. So if I do like this and place down the rose here, you can see that this animal is taking damage from it. And if I stand in here, you can see I get withered for 2 seconds, it looks like. Yeah. So you do not want to go close to one of those. Actually, I'm wondering, can this be a trap for your house? Okay, no. You can't place it like this to get it. Maybe if we do like this. Already trying out how we can make traps. Let's take one of our new slabs and try that on top though. No, that doesn't work either. But here you can see that I think this can work quite good with some prismarine in that type of builds. Snow layers as any chance? No, we can't even place them on top of there, so there are no way of making a trap on of this. Maybe though, okay, this may be a thing if we go, no. You need to be directly on top of it to get, or in the same block of it to get the effect. So let's go over to the last stuff of this snapshot. It's not the last. On the website we have a lot and a lot of loot table changes, command changes, and rewriting of a lot of command stuff. I will put a link down in the description as always, but we have new chat stuff, we have new advancements. They have changed the light engine, loot tables. They have also changed the redstone wiring, so it should not update as much as it did before. I think the text will be the same, but it should not lag out a word. But here we are, we have the two last things, except a little bit secret I have in this chest. We have the Loom here, so this is a new thing for this version. As you can see here is some sort of a banner, some colors, or a paper of some sort, and this is called a loom. And if we jump in this chest here, you can see those papers. We have some banners and now a lot of more new colors. Those colors down here is actually not new, it's just that they have changed. So we have now the old standard dyes, but we also have blue dye, brown dye, black dye, and white dye. So this is instead of lapis, cocoa beans, ink sacs, and bone meal. And how do we get them? I guess we will get those new ones from those flowers actually. Yeah, here we go. So here we have the black one, the white one, and the blue one. I wonder, can we get brown from anything like this? Probably some sort of a flower, or maybe cocoa beans makes brown. Feels weird if you need to get cocoa beans. Okay, you actually still need to get cocoa beans to get brown dye. So it's just that cocoa beans will be used to get cookies now instead, and if you put them in a crafting table, then you can make them to brown dye. But back to this, we have a lot of new colors and some banners, so let's take out some random colors here. And then we have some patterns. Those are not papers at all, it's banner patterns. So we have a creeper charge, flower charge, skull charge, and a thing. So if I put in a banner up in here and then put in some dye, then you can see that I can place this in and I will get one of those banners. And you can see I did just use one dye instead of putting in a banner and using dyes for it as we did before. This way is now removed and you need to get one of those loops to dye your banners. But what are those papers here, you may wonder? If we add in some color and then take a creeper charge, then it's basically as a recipe. So those four ones, the creeper charge, the flower charge, the skull charge, and the thing, is not in here. Also, this will be a lot easier because now you will not need to know everything how you make them. This is somewhat like the crafting thing we have gotten. And also you can see here we can add stuff directly to it, like this. And then we can do the flower charge, is somewhat the sun one. And then we have the skull charge, and that's the weather one. And at last we have the thing, and that's the mojang one. So here we have all of them. That's how they look like. And they have not said how we make those banner patterns, but before we used this flower, and then we used a wither head, a notch apple, and a creeper head to make those different ones. But when you have made those different patterns, then you will be able to reproduce how many times as you want but you will only use one skull if, of course, you do not lose the pattern. But at last, we have the mushroom and a bowl. We had one of the developers on the Minecraft Earth talking about the brown mushroom cow, why it wasn't in the game, and he wanted it so bad. But it's the same the developers that have added this thing is in. So if you take a bowl, you take a brown mushroom and a red mushroom, and then you take any of flowers, and then you put this in a crafting table like this. It won't show up in the crafting table either, but if you do like this, you will see we get a normal mushroom stew, but then if we put this in, then we get a suspicious stew. So it's only you that know what this stew actually are. And if I put in some more here, you can see they are looking exactly the same. You can't see any difference. But if we go now into game mode survival, and I need to sprint and get out of the range of those pillagers. Okay, I gave myself some hunger, so we just can try this out. But if I now start to eat those here, you will see that we get different potion effects. So now we got potion, and this looks like a new logo actually, poison. If I gave myself a little bit more of hunger and then eat this one, we have fire resistance. Take the next one. This is weakness. Then we have another stew here. This is wither. That's probably the wither flower. And then we have jump boost. So now if you eat this, then you can jump a lot. So this can be a lot of fun in adventure maps. You need to gamble. Do I want to eat this or do I not? Like, you can die or you could get a really nice boost. Do not know what you actually will get, so it can be somewhat of a gamble or something. So you gamble, I will get a good one and you will get a bad one, and then you will see who gets what. And yeah, you can probably make a lot of games for this. And of course, I've tried what all of those ones does. So here we have all the different flowers that you can use. I've tried the bigger ones, and they do not make any of those stews. But let's do a try and test what all of those stews gives us. So we are starting with the blue orchid, and let's see what this gives us. Saturation, that's handy, that's good to know. Then we have the wither rose. I think this will give us wither effect, and yes it does. Then we have the new lily of the valley. Let's see what this gives us. This is the one that gives us poison. Then we have a normal dandelion. Let's see what this gives us. Saturation, that one as well. The poppy or the old rose. This gives us speed, so we can get fast. And now we have the Loom. I'm not sure how to pronounce all of those flower names actually, but here we go. Let's eat this. This gives us fire resistance. Then we have the Azure bullet. This gives us invis or blindness, not invis. Then we have the red tulip, and this gives us weakness. Then we have the daisy. This gives us regen, that's good. Then we have some more tulips, and then the cornflower. So let's go on to the pink tulip. This also gives us weakness. It looks like all the tulips will give us weakness. Yes, they do. And the last one, the orange as well. Yeah, that's weakness. And then we have the cornflower. What does this give us? This gives us jump boost. Okay, so we will get speed, regen, saturation, blindness, wither, weakness, and some other. So this is going to wrap up today's snapshot video, everyone. If you liked it, then please leave a like. And I think the panda wants a like as well, so leave 2 if you can. And don't forget to subscribe so you not miss any more of those 1.14 snapshot videos. And I will see you on later, so see you and goodbye.